Without a power of attorney, you could be one medical emergency away from becoming a stranger to your own parents' finances and healthcare decisions. Today, I'm going to explain to you why it's so important to get the right documentation in place before it's too late. So a power of attorney document is easy to get. You can get them online, but I recommend that you have an attorney help you prepare one, because then you can craft that document to say pretty much anything you want. The importance of having a power of attorney is that it gives you the power to make key decisions in the event your loved one becomes unable to make those decisions on their own. Now, some people think that once they sign a power of attorney document that they immediately lose the right to pay their own bills and to make their own healthcare decisions. And that's just not true. The power behind the power of attorney document goes into effect whenever the document says that it goes into effect. If an elderly parent wants their trusted child to immediately take over those decisions, then the power of attorney document can say that. However, if your elderly parent is still physically and mentally able to handle their own affairs, then the power of attorney document can be worded such that those powers granted don't go into effect until the person becomes unable to make those decisions for themselves. So look, I recommend that family members have power of attorney documents for each other in the event someone becomes incapacitated. Now, it may be more likely that an elderly parent becomes incapacitated than, say, a spouse who's in his or her 30s or 40s, but you never know when a car wreck is going to create this very issue. So look, power of attorney documents are inexpensive and they can be very powerful and they can be very important should tragedy strike your family. So I strongly recommend that you consider getting a power of attorney, because once the injury has happened or the incapacity has taken place, you may not be able to make those key decisions for your loved one. And the process of getting to the position where you can then make those decisions is much longer and much more expensive. And that's called a guardianship, and we'll talk more about that later. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.